event today. This is the first part of Reality War. So let me see. Let you see the picture, and then I'll discuss it afterwards. There's a lot to speak about, and yeah, that was that was the picture of the Wish World Panel. That's what the episode's called. It was the first part of the last two of the last episodes. The Wish World Planet Planted and Reality of War. Reality Wars, the next one. But yeah, literally, there's lots to talk about because obviously I can reveal what Miss Flood was now. She was the Rani. I was brilliant. She was the Rani, yeah. And then they got someone else playing the Rani as well because of obviously nouns. They did the Rani for some reason. The Bar Generation again. And yeah, that's gonna they seem to play it really well, and the other actress, I think I've seen her in something before, but she plays it really well. And yeah, basically she was just trying to mess around with time because obviously the Brownie's all to do with science and stuff, isn't she? She's all part of science, and she's creating experiments onto the planet, and basically it made all the doctors and that forget. Because I thought it was a bit like human nature, family. But I thought it'd be the fob watch again, but it wasn't. Similar kind of thing, but without the fob watch. When the doctor, I thought that he was hiding himself as the doctor. Something was off about that. Why they had to forget because I think they've already found out where the doctor was. A bit like Family Blood, wasn't it? Human Nature in series 3 with the scarecrows when he had to fake himself being the doctor. 1/10 minute he had to fight. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was a similar thing, but they all forgot because they thought they had a daughter called Poppy, didn't they? I just wanted the baby to speak because it was like it's the girl from Space Babies, wasn't it? And that's like, why is that not just why was the baby not speaking? I think it was a different time of the universe of the baby. I don't think it was. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Reality War. Ruby Sunday was back once. She went again. Once Comrade as well. He was strange. He definitely was a baddie in the end because he was working with the Rani and Miss Flood, wasn't he? Or both Ranis, isn't they? But yeah, they tried to do things to the bloody experiments on the planet, didn't they? And it's like it's very strange because it was like confusing. They all look like they were in the 80s where it was no such thing as, you know, I won't say out loud, but things weren't like gay and all of that. It was no such thing, and that's why they were like confused about it because obviously the time through time, wasn't it? It mucked up with the thing. A lot going on there, fuck's sake. A lot going on. Like, honestly, like, there's a lot going on in it because obviously they thought they had a daughter, and it was like, I think they like foster cared her. Why obviously no one else looked after her kind of thing. Because obviously the baby was, I just wanted the baby to, I thought that was the focus doctor at one point. But yeah. Yeah, the baby was very strange, yeah. Yeah. Space babies, yeah. But yeah. Very strange how that went down for. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously the doctor, obviously all the world was all falling apart because the Rani wanted to create her own kind of universe, didn't she? The both Ranis, she literally took over the planets. Like, geez. Not going on from there. And got to remember, but I thought you could see the Fod Watch. I think last time you saw the Fod Watch was like back in with Jodie Whittaker. I think it's like the Flux. I think that's when the last time you saw the Fod Watch was the Flux, wasn't it? You never saw it with Mumber 11, you never saw it with Mumber 12. It was only Mumber 10, really. And maybe one of the old classic Doctors. I think Tom Baker or Peter Davison had it. But the 10th Doctor you saw it with, and obviously the Master had one as well, didn't he, in Utopia? He did exactly the same thing, didn't he? He hired himself because he also didn't want to be found as the Master, did he? Or was it just to cover up himself? He went to hide himself through that. But yeah, literally, it was strange. But yeah, the Rani's good. It's good to see it. It's just very, and I didn't like the bit when they were fucking dancing. What was that all about? So I don't get that Adams to, but she was playing it so well. I think she could have had more time, but yeah, she played it so well as the Rani, didn't she? Archie, some her name, isn't it? Good actress. She played it so well, yeah. She played it really well. She plays it really well, sorry. I miss Flood, but I wanted Miss Flood to play it more because that's what was meant to be the secret, wasn't it? And this is the thing, and Ruby was obviously back into it, weren't she? To help with the because obviously they put everybody in the wheelchairs separate for some reason. Don't really understand they did that. I think they did that to stand up, like it's okay to be disabled, like girls in wheelchairs, special needs. Do you know what I mean? Things what rely up, but I think I think Doctor Who were trying to raise that as it's okay to be disabled. You can do things, showing people with disabilities. You can do things basically. But I think actually in the programme, I think they just put all the disabled people in one bit, and that's just wrong, isn't it? It's not right. You can't just separate them. This is why they do feel separated, because people separate them, I think. And I think that's what makes them in that situation, because people do separate them as well. Because no one wants to have nothing to do with them. It's a disgrace. Because, you know, no one helps them really, do they? And if you really need support, and every right as well, you don't get the support. That kind of thing. So it's good they're showing it. But you just wish they'd do it a bit more, wouldn't you? It's always about the other things. I don't really care about that because it's normal. Everyone's different from a different nationality. We're all, not everybody has to be one way of things, but it's good that they're doing about disabilities in that respect. I think that's great for once. You never hear shit like that, do you? Because no one cares. People just think they're different to them, and they're not. They might act a little bit different to them, but that's it. They're no different to anybody else. It's wrong how they get treated. They get enough support. And it's good they're showing that, really. And obviously the Doctor was going to crash into the time, wasn't he? From his time, yeah. Yeah, the Doctor. Today's reaction, obviously, I know it's Monday, but like I did the other week, I'll be reacting to the last part tomorrow. There's a lot to talk about tomorrow. I can't wait to talk about tomorrow's one. Today's one wasn't as much to talk about, but at least I could reveal what Miss Flood was. She was the Rani. And yeah, it's going to be interesting, the next part. Next part's way better. Because it makes that part more made sense. It went a bit too fast, but it made more sense. But I'll more discuss that tomorrow. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you tomorrow for the second part of Reality War. Peace.